It's that time of year again, the holidays.
Winter break is the longest time you get off from school, so it's one of the times of the year I look forward to the most. But it's also one of the times of the year I feel the loneliest. During the more normal times of the year, I don't notice the loneliness as much. People are busy living their own lives and often don't have time to spend with their friends and family. Then the seasons come around and they gather, and then I start feeling jealous. Jealous of those who are excited to go home, jealous of those that celebrate the season with their family traditions, jealous that everyone else is happy. For me, there's no Christmas dinner, there's no presents, there's no New Year's countdown or celebration. There's nothing festive for me. But now that it's the holidays, everyone's rushing home to their families. Others literally make complicated and tiring arrangements to go home as soon as possible. But for me, even though I finished the week before finals, I'm still here, alone in my LA apartment, staying away as long as I can. There's not much love in my family. I have a lot to be grateful for since I did grow up physically healthy and financially privileged. I don't have it nearly as bad as others do out there, so in a way I don't have the right to complain at all. It's not broken as it can be, but it's definitely not one of those warm, loving, supportive families you see in the dramas. The people you can count on when all goes wrong. Blood is thicker than water, they say, but in my life the water must be abnormally thick or something, because in every moment in my life that I really needed someone to be there for me, it's always been a friend. If you're going to say, but I don't have friends, well, I didn't always either. And sometimes I still feel like I don't, because they're all located in different places, and even the nearby ones get busy. But of course, having friends is not quite the same as having a family to spend holidays with. Yet somehow, the memories of the normal, happy days with these friends have been enough for me. I'm really serious when I say things get better with time. As each year passes, I have more people in my life. I'm definitely not part of the popular crowd. That's why I'm this loser talking to strangers on the internet as I sit in my apartment alone. But even if I gain one friend a year, eventually that adds up, and now I actually have more friends to message and spend time with. There are more plans and days to look forward to. Throughout the years, I've learned not just any company can cheat away the feeling of loneliness. It took me a while to get there, as I was thinking help me over being alone. Soon, I learned it felt better to be alone than feeling lonely while I was with others. At first, it really sucked, but then I learned to enjoy it, at least most of the time. I'm not going to lie, sometimes I resent this life to the point I break down crying. But each year, as I grow older, it gets better. They say time heals all, and I'm starting to see that. Maybe because I no longer have expectations, or maybe because I've been through so much worse. I know this time will pass and that things will get better. After all, it can't get much worse than this. It's just a couple days of the year. I found the upsides to it, like I can film anything I want for as long as I want, since I don't have roommates I'm afraid to bother. I can leave the dishes in the sink, watch dramas all day without being nagged or judged. I can spend my day however I want with no distractions, and there's nobody to compare myself to about how many friends I have or how often I go out. There's no one I have to be conscious of. not gonna lie and say I've never celebrated the holidays, as I do, once every couple of years with a friend or two. With the increase of friends each year, the likelihood to find someone willing to spend these special days with me does too. For New Year's this year, I'll go to Canada to spend it with my roommate. This is definitely not something I could have imagined happening even up until a month ago. And honestly, it only happened by chance, so it doesn't mean I won't spend the holidays alone again next year. There's not quite an end to this holiday loneliness. It just comes and goes. This year, it isn't coming by as often, and that's a lot better than it being here all the time.
Now, even if I do spend the holidays alone again, at least I have memories of when I didn't. And those happy memories mean a lot. Those memories get me through these waves of loneliness. I hope they do for you too. Happy holidays.